Hello, my lovely individuals. I'm Kostego, and I'm using this episode as an excuse to accomplish something around my house. Again. So, today we're covering the chair that I got in high school as like a graduation present. So I've had it for about 10 years now, and I've had my lovely cats for about 3 now, and Trinity has taken a liking to making his own professional artwork upon my chair. So we're gonna reupholster it with crochet. So I think it'll look kind of neat. I'm still not sure yet if I'm going to do the whole chair or just the bottom part of the chair, because it's still functional as like a stool situation, so we'll see. Featuring my lovely baby boy Trinity and his own personal great artwork. Yeah, he's spent 3 years. Yeah, you spent 3 years messing up my chair. To be fair, that was Mila, back when that pupper was part of my life. But yeah, it's pretty bad. So we need to make a cover for this. So Mr. Cutie here can have a pretty place to sit again. Yes, you adorable little boy. Let's get into it. We start off in the very cluttery other side of my art room, where I spend some time disassembling my chair with an Allen wrench. The first armrest came off easy, but the other side was another story entirely. I had to request the help of my love to use his man strength to assist me. My kitties were swarming around, almost asking why we're taking apart their chair. After a successful task, I did a celebratory spin with which Enzo decided to partake, which is absolutely adorable. I used Big Twist brand of Vortex in the color Neon Rainforest. I got this around when it released, and I figured it would be perfect for this project to try to use it up since I have 4 skeins of it. Using my trusty Susan Bates hook, I did a simple 3-rowed granny square using double crochet. I spent a few days making these squares. For the time lapse I had to edit twice due to technical issues. Figures I'd lose the most time consuming part of this edit. And this is the point where I realize that I think I want the chair just to be a stool, because it's super comfy just with the bottom part, and all I'm going to use it is at the sewing table. So Trinity's probably going to be mad at me, but I'm probably going to just cover the bottom part and throw away the rest. I made way too many squares, but I'll figure out something to do with them. So let's get into it. I organized my squares on the chair to get a better idea of how many grannies that I would need. I decided just to do a large square because I am a big fan of like checkered pattern stuff, so I figured that would fit the best in my room. To attach the grannies together, I used a back loop only slip stitch in a zigzag fashion to fasten the pattern in place. This is my favorite way to attach grannies together. It makes the final product smoother instead of having bulky seams on your designs. This took longer to do than I was expecting, to be honest. I'm not very good at the judgment when it comes to how long a project will take. I'm thinking for all the extra squares that I make, I'll have to make more, but I would like to make a little pad for my cats because they love to sit in that room where this is going to eventually be. So it'll match and it'll be really cute for them. I already have a ton of stuffing laying around, so I definitely should think of some projects to use that up real soon, like pillows and things for the babies. About a day's worth of work later, we have our granny square done. I really like how it turned out. I love the little changes in the color due to the yarn I used. I also made a single crochet rectangle to add some variety to the chair. That will get sewn on the front of the stool. I received a package and I decided to put on the new wheels that I ordered, but much to my dismay, I forgot that this is an IKEA chair. And no matter how much I tried, those standard wheels that I ordered will not fit into this chair. So that sucks. So I guess I gotta spend another $20 to get the correct wheels. Because, you know, God forbid everything be standard. So, after giving up on that plan, I decided to get into the sewing portion of the evening. Doing some very basic upholstery, I pinned down each section that I had to approximately where I wanted it. I ended up making the square portion a little bit too big so it folds around the sides, and I tried to make it a void where the arms will go on because I might make some more for the back someday. It depends on how many times my back's gonna hurt when I'm using the sewing table, basically. So we're gonna play it by ear, essentially. I'm not the best hand sewing seamstress in the world, that's for sure, but I tried to be as careful as possible, but when you see around the edges, it tends to look a little bit of shoddy workmanship, I will admit. Sorry for the egregious amount of cat hair in 90% of my videos, because obviously I have 3 cats and I love them very much, and they're my little snuggle buddies, and they get everywhere, and they drive me insane with the amount of hair that they shed, but they're just the sweetest little things in my life, and I will never give them up. By the way, editing this video took way longer than expected because it's been 9,000 degrees in Pennsylvania, and it's like so hard just to even do the voiceover without sweating to death. So I apologize for that, but hopefully by skipping a week I can get a little bit further ahead with backlog and we won't have to skip as many weeks as we've been doing. I haven't been doing the gaming channel just because I've been trying to focus on the art channel as much as possible because I feel like there's a lot more potential with this channel and it's truly what I would love to do in life and make my career eventually. So yeah, I would love for you guys to join, but if you're here from the gaming channel, sorry, but there will be content dribs and drabs here and there until I can get like a steady workflow for the gaming channel. There just sadly isn't enough time in the day. It's a lot of work. It really, really is a lot of work. Okay, there you have it. I usually pick up the item to display on the talkie portion after the B-roll, but this one's too big, so sorry. But yeah, overall, I like it. I like how it turned out. I enjoy it. Trinity's probably a little bit mad that he doesn't have the top of his chair to scratch anymore, but overall, it was something that needed to get done because that was horrible to look at, and just I need to reupholster this one with crochet too because Trinity is a little artist himself. So this one also needs a cover, so I'll probably do something red and black and stripy like I do for this room. That's the theme. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Please like, comment, and subscribe, because as you know, it always helps out. And bye!